Video up on the porch behind me taken on February 1st was in fact taken at 12 minutes after 2 o'clock in the morning. And that would kind of open up the possibilities here. And that's why they want more video from these neighbors and residents around here, Brett, to try to piece this puzzle together. They could use a break.
There's a case unfolding right now that has captured public attention across the country, and for good reason. Nancy Guthrie, a resident of Tucson, Arizona, has disappeared under mysterious circumstances, and the FBI has just doubled its reward for information, from $50,000 to $100,000. That's a significant increase, and it signals that investigators believe the public holds the key to solving this case. According to reports, the FBI has released new details about a suspect they're now officially calling a person of interest. They describe him as a male, about 5'9" to 5'10", with an average build, wearing a specific type of backpack, a 25-liter Ozark Trail hiking pack. These details didn't come out of nowhere. It appears investigators used video analysis and physical measurements at the scene to estimate the suspect's height and build. That white tent seen outside Guthrie's home? Likely part of that process. What makes this case particularly intriguing is the timeline. Investigators are piecing together fragments of digital evidence, doorbell camera footage, timestamps, and even medical device data from Guthrie's pacemaker, which reportedly went offline at a specific time. But here's where it gets complicated. There are conflicting reports about when exactly the doorbell camera was disabled. The sheriff's department says it was 1:47 in the morning, but the FBI may believe it was closer to 2:12 a.m. That 25-minute difference could be crucial. Why? Because there's another piece of video, obtained by TMZ, showing someone 5 miles away trying to open a gate while wearing 2 backpacks. If the sheriff's timeline is correct, it would be impossible for the same person to be in both places within 5 minutes. But if the FBI's timeline is accurate, there's an 18 to 19-minute window, enough time perhaps to travel that distance. It's still unclear whether this second person is connected, but investigators are clearly taking it seriously. From a neutral, human perspective, this is the kind of case that reminds us how much modern investigations rely on technology. Doorbell cameras, cloud-stored footage, GPS-enabled medical devices, all of these tools can help reconstruct what happened. But they also introduce complexity. Timestamps can be off, devices can be tampered with, and sorting through digital evidence takes time and expertise. What's encouraging here is the level of public engagement. According to former FBI official James Gagliano, this is the antithesis of a cold case. Public interest is high and tips are pouring in. The FBI and local sheriff's office are now asking residents within a 2-mile radius to submit any video they have from January 1st to February 2nd, the day after Guthrie disappeared. They're looking for anything unusual, cars, people, anything out of the ordinary. It's worth noting that this approach has proven effective in other cases. When law enforcement opens the floodgates and asks the public for help, they often get overwhelmed with information, but buried in that mountain of data can be the one lead that breaks everything open. That said, it also means investigators have to sift through a lot of noise, which takes time. There are still many unanswered questions. Who is the person in the video? What happened to Nancy Guthrie? Was this random, or was she targeted? Right now, we simply don't know. And while it's natural to want answers immediately, these investigations unfold step by step. Each piece of evidence has to be verified, cross-referenced, and analyzed. What we can say is this. The FBI's decision to double the reward suggests they believe someone out there knows something. Maybe they saw a car, maybe they noticed something off that morning, or maybe they have footage they haven't thought to check yet. If you live in the Tucson area and have any video from that time period, it might be worth reviewing and submitting, even if it seems insignificant. For now, all we can do is wait, hope for answers, and trust that investigators are following every lead. This is a case where the public truly can make a difference. And hopefully, sooner rather than later, Nancy Guthrie's family will get the answers they deserve.